Hello YouTubers, how you diddling? Alright, Teo. Today I'll mostly be talking to you about my Hunstanton run. Skeggy's Hunstanton run 2. Yeah, so I'm organising a run. We're all meeting up at King's Lynn at the McDonald's there, the one near the big roundabout, and then we're a little short trek through to Hunstanton, which is about between 16 and 18 miles depending on exactly which way you go. We're going to get there, have some chips, and then at some point we're going to head off out for a ride out. And we're going, well, we meet up at 11 o'clock for starters at the services at McDonald's. When we get to Hunstanton, then we're going to be heading out on a ride out. When we do, it's going to be to Wells next to the sea, along sort of the coast road, the best we can, and then we're coming back slightly more inland. I'll say all the details on my Facebook thing. If you're interested, just send me a name on Facebook and ask me, and I can send an invite out to you. Either that or just turn up on the day. The ride out itself is it's gone out of my mind now. I think it's about 40 miles, 40, something like that, might be 60. But it's a nice steady ride out. 125 riders are welcome. However, anything smaller than a 125, unless of course it's modified, you've got to be able to keep up with all, although there won't be any motorway riding, you've got to be able to keep up with all speed limits. And as we know, I mean, for instance, I had a 100cc that was quite capable. So if you've got an old 100, then I've no problem with that. As you know, a lot of it with the bigger bikes, it's not so much the. Oh, this is interesting for you to watch, isn't it? Tell you what, I'll shut up for a second till I've got out of here. Yeah, so I would say 50cc is definitely a no-go, maybe 100. But the thing is, you've got to be able to keep up with the flow of the traffic. So if we're accelerating up to 60 mile an hour, and we're doing pretty quick, you've got to be able to keep up. And at the end of the day, we return back to Hunstanton for another coffee and a chat, and then we all go as separate ways from there. Now, if anybody obviously on the ride out sort of gets so far around and decides that they're closer to home and you're going to leave us, I'd appreciate it if you could let us know that you're going to be leaving the group, just so we don't think we've lost you and we start looking for you in an edge bottom. Common sense, really. If you want to be an idiot, don't come. On the ride out itself, unless anybody knows the route more than me, and I shall only be following a sat-nav anyway, then yeah, I don't think you can hear a word I'm saying. It's very, very windy. But anyway, I'll carry on. If on the route anybody does know where they're going better than me, then by all means talk to me and lead for a bit. It's a problem when you're leading, I mean, I could be leading a ride out now, and of course anybody behind me you can't see. I shall have Mrs. Skeggy with me. No doubt a few other people might have the partners with them. But we're hoping for a good turnout, and this is all happening on the 10th of September. Should have said that to start with, really, shouldn't I? So anyway, 10th of September, Skeggy's Hunstanton Run 2. All speed limits will be strictly adhered to. No, they won't. If it's anything like last year, last year I didn't really realise I organised it sort of this week. Last year, so as a result, we ended up getting there on what I think was a bank holiday, and from King's Lynn through to Hunstanton was almost filtering all the way. So again, if anybody on a trike wants to come, no problem, but of course make sure you know the way, because if you can't filter, and we do filter, then it's going to be a problem. Also, if you want to come and you don't particularly like filtering, or you've never done filtering, because you know, believe me or not, there are people out there like that. If you're unsure about it in any way, let me know, message me, whatever. We can talk about it and I can reassure you, or at least I'm aware that I've got somebody with us who doesn't like filtering, so therefore I can keep it through to a minimum. The whole idea of the day is to enjoy each other's company and enjoy the ride. And of course, if somebody comes along and they're not enjoying the ride because they've been put into a situation that they don't like, it's not particularly good. We're all about the fun factor, all about having fun and enjoying ourselves. Looking for a good turnout. Corn Biker's going to be there, Suffolk Andy, Skeggy, Johnny Cactus, Bex 88, Woman Wolf Rider, I think Lone Wolf Rider said he was going to be there, many more, Wyvern Biker hopefully, Hepcat Harley, just so many names to mention that, you know. Anyway, 10th of September, be there or be square. Bye.